Tired of spending hours on documentation? Well, meet KiwiPen. On this series, I've been looking at AI scribe tools and how it improves documentation time and helps you spend more time in your sessions with your patients, interacting with them one-on-one instead of being bogged down with documentation or even after your assessments, doing the documentation then. So we're going to look at KiwiPen today. So let's dive in. So I've already signed up to the platform, and this is how it looks. It's quite a simple and clean looking platform. You can see that these are where the templates are in terms of whether you want soap notes or just a simple format of notes. You can also customize like Heidi Health. Not all AI platforms are able to customize. And then you can select the level of detail, whether it's a summary, concise, detailed, or comprehensive. So I'm going to leave it on detailed. On this side, you can see home, autocomplete. That's if you have particular phrases or words that you want. When you say those things, it will autocomplete like a sentence, or you can tailor that to what you want. Then this is templates where you have your custom templates, bookmarks, notes for note-taking settings. So just like the previous video, for this one, we've got our scenario. So we're going to play our scenario for KiwiPen and see how it's able to transcribe it. Again, I will play a little bit of the audio and then you can listen to it. If you want to download it to be able to compare to yourself about the scenario, because that helps, then you can just check the link in the description and it will lead you to where you can download it. So we'll press start.
Dr. Morgan. Good morning, Chris. Please have a seat. How are you feeling today? Morning, Dr. Morgan. I've been feeling off lately, tired all the time, and yesterday I noticed this weird pressure in my chest after a long day at work. Dr. Morgan. I see. Let's take this step by step. How long have you been feeling this fatigue? Is it constant or does it come and go? Chris. It's been a few weeks now. Some days are better than others, but most of the time, I just feel drained, even after a good night's sleep. Dr. Morgan. Got it. And about the chest pressure, can you describe it more? Was it sharp, dull, or like a squeezing sensation? Did it happen while you were active or at rest? Chris. It felt more like a dull, squeezing pressure. It happened after sitting through a long meeting. I wasn't doing any.
All right, so the audio has finished playing and you can see the time. So we're going to ask it to write. Okay. So there we go. It's written it. It was less than a minute. Let's have a look. So, subjective. Reports feeling tired all the time for a few weeks, with some days better than off. Notice a dull squeezing pressure in the chest after a long day occurring due to rest. Observations. Pressure 145/90. No alarming findings. Symptoms likely related to stress, hypertension, order. Plan blood tests to check cholesterol, blood sugar. Recommend lifestyle changes. Reduce sodium, processed food. Okay. So this seems really, it wrote the soap notes. It seems really, really basic. Maybe because I would think that it would be more, let's see, comprehensive, see what happens. Okay, there's a little bit more. Reported feeling, squeezing pain not associated with the physical activity, admits to a poor diet. Nope, that's in there. A lot taking out increased stress due to work deadlines, skipping gym sessions. So that skipping gym sessions and work life, I believe even in detail, it still should have included it. Yeah, so it's written the soap notes. Like for those who watched me in my previous videos, I'm Jumi. This is the Tech OT, where we talk about health tech and how we can incorporate it into our daily practices to improve our workflow and how to improve our patient experience and outcomes. So if you're new to the channel, if you're getting value, subscribe. So yes, in the setting I work in, because we're not writing the notes in the moment that we're doing the assessment, we've not reached there yet. So we write it in retrospect. So we would need to write reported, who was present, because it could have been more than one person present. And so that would need to be in subjective. I'm an occupational therapist, but this is a clinician, a doctor doing their assessment. So for those who are doctors, I'd like to get a good idea on what you think about this. So this is KiwiPen, another AI scribe tool to help cut down your documentation time so you can focus on other things, whether you're an OT like me or a doctor or a social worker or a psychologist. I find that these AI scribe tools can definitely relieve you the stress of documentation. And this is just the beginning of the journey of the world of AI scribe tools. And it doesn't seem like it will be going. It seems like it's here to stay. So, it's best let's see if we can try and incorporate it into our practice, try and get on board with the safe use of AI scribe tools. So if you found this video interesting, check out my other video with the AI scribe tool called Heidi Health and how I used it to transcribe another clinical scenario.